Good day, everyone. My name is Olabamiji Oluwaseyi, and you are welcome to another episode on a 15-minute insightful podcast. If you are here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can do so that you can get an update on our podcast. Then the audio file is available on our Telegram page. The link is below. You can click the link and it take you to the two channels to pick anyone that you like. Either you like the video or the video file or the audio file. So this morning we are considering another topic that I consider very important to our life, that I consider very important to everyone around us, and how we can track our growth. Yes, the burden has always been how we can help each other to have a productive life by checking our daily activities. Do you understand? So this morning we are checking the concept of rituals and routine. Rituals and routine. They are very powerful concepts that if we understand them, we know the secret. The great men don't have many secrets as we suggest, or as we think. They are just men that have mastered the way of attaching themselves with a growth-centered routines and rituals. Because most of our life isn't decided by big or dramatic moments. It is decided by a simple day-to-day activities we are either conscious or unconscious about. That is just it. And routine, what we call routine, is a destiny gym house. That is how I like to put it. Routines are what? Routine is a destiny gym house where capacity and stamina is what is built. Rituals are unfailing daily activities with an expectation of a specific outcome. So you must know that your routine is a destiny gym house. That is where your capacity is built. Nobody builds capacity in the open, in the public. You can't build capacity in the public. Capacity to navigate destiny is built. I have seen a lot of people trying to do in the public what they have not practiced in the private. You just want to make a mess of yourself. I get what I'm saying now. There is no public display of excellence that is not backed up with daily practice. Daily, what are you doing when no one is watching? Those are the things that define your personality. No man is greater than these routines and rituals. You cannot be greater than your routines and rituals. And the best way to approach life is to understand that every public manifestation of excellence is preceded by daily practices. It is preceded by what? Daily practices. And growth-centered routine increases the quality of your life. You must have a growth-centered activities. If you check the activities around your life, are they channels to your personal growth? Are they enriching your personalities? I put it on my status yesterday. How do you want to be introduced? I asked a friend of mine, how do you want to be introduced in the next 5 years? Because that is what will define the weight of your personality. That is what will define the weight of your essence. How you want to be introduced to the world. And you cannot be introduced until you know your stand in the universe. And that is talking about your vision. Your vision is what creates your room. Your vision is what creates your space. Your decision is what creates your circles. Your decision to make impact. Your decision to fulfill vision is the pathway to your destiny fulfillment. You get what I'm saying now? Vision is very powerful. The best way to be introduced is where your stand in the world is intact through your vision. And you can only come to a point where you have a robust and a strategic way of being introduced when you are a man and a woman of vision. I get what I'm saying. If you check the impact of Jesus, the impact of Jesus is a cross-territorial impact, is a cross-cultural impact. This impact is rooted in his routines and rituals. The Bible said we always go. If you read the book of Luke chapter 22 verse 39, the Bible says we always visit the temple to pray as is. If you read through the synoptic gospel, you will discover the Bible is speaking about as his ritual was. That is his habit. That is what he do on daily basis. I get what I'm saying now. So he came to the world to show us how things are done. He came to the world to show us how best to go around life. I get what I'm saying now. So you must have the wisdom to know that every public display of excellence is preceded by what? Is preceded by daily routines and rituals. And the rituals of daily prayers, you cannot joke with that one. The rituals of daily study, you cannot joke with it. The weight and quality of your life is rooted in your rituals and routine. Let me explain what I mean by that. You see, when I'm talking about the weight of your personality, we are talking about stamina. We are talking about compelling atmosphere that your personality commands. Yes, we have some leaders that when they enter the room, they change the atmosphere. We have some leaders, before they speak, in 5 minutes, of speakings, everybody is already on fire because their capacity have been built over the years. Their personality is rooted in daily growth-centered routine. I don't understand. And I'm talking about the quality. We are talking about the weight and the quality. When I'm talking about quality, we are talking about the expression of value, the expression of excellence that inspires others. See, people can be inspired. When you see, even you yourself, you know that there are people that when you see them, they just inspire you. They just inspire you because there's something about how they talk, there's something about how they move, there's something about how they get their things done, there's something about them that just gets you inspired. You can be that person. That person did not come with all that gifting and skills and competence from heaven. Everything is a learned ability, and this is the pathway, this is the principles. The weight, we're talking about the weight and the quality of your personality. So the weight and the quality that your personality command is rooted in your daily routines and rituals. Every great leader in every industry has a weighty capacity and a quality personality. It makes people anticipate their contributions. It makes people anticipate their arrival. Have you seen some people, when they announce they're coming, they just blown everybody away. This so is coming, that so is coming. I must be there. I must put off everything I'm doing and be there. Why? Because there are people, what you are seeing that day is not built that day. It's a track record of years of investment. And now it is not even enough to have a daily routine and rituals. You must prioritize it. I can't hammer this enough. It is not even enough. Many of us have rituals. I know that there are things you do that have become, there are things you do daily, and there are things that you have took time to do for many years, on weekly basis, on your day-to-day. You have your own schedule, but it is not enough to have those things intact. Now the center point is that, are those things your priorities? Because even if you have a growth center structure, you must prioritize it. It's not something you will do this week and you will abandon next week. Priority is the power that drives innovation, that drives transformation. You want to be transformed, you have to prioritize what is most important to you. Some people, what is most important to them is what they do last. In fact, it is what they do when they have time. You can't be like that kind of person. You have to know how to prioritize your life. You have to know how to put your life in check. You have to know what to do first and what to do later. Some people don't know what to do first and what to do later. So by the time they want to take action to do what they need to do first, that is when a cause steps in. And they just before they know it, they have wasted the time. So until you make the most important thing in your life a priority, you will not be able to produce commendable results. You will not be able to produce a commendable result. You will not be able to command results, and you will not be able to produce a commendable result. Those are the two things you must understand. You must be able to produce a commendable result, and you must be able to command results in every area we find ourselves. And you cannot achieve this when you don't prioritize the routines that is pointing to the most important part of your life. What are your daily routines are? What are your daily routines are? What are you doing when no one is watching you? What are you doing when no one is watching? How do you define your essence? How do you manage your time? How are you using your time? If you check your time in 24 hours, and I used to tell people that everybody has the same 24 hours. God disbursed 24 hours into everybody's destiny account on daily basis. What we do with it is what define our experiences. What we do with it is what defines our experiences, and you can't make God accountable for that. You are the one that will be accountable for it. You will be accountable for the use of time. And I have said it again and again that time, there are 5 gifts that God gives to every man. Time is one of them. And I said, every gift, there is a responsibility component that travels with every gift. If you want, the best way to manifest a gift is to find the responsibility component that travels with that gift. When you find the responsibility component that travels with that gift, then you are able to maximize it and to make profit of that time. Every time is not conducive for everything. That is why you must have the wisdom to schedule your time in the area of your gift, to schedule your time through your vision, to schedule your time by what you want to do. There's a time to read. Don't use the time to read to sleep. Don't use the time to invest and consume it. There's time for investment. There's time to read. There's a time to think. There's a time to pray. There is time for everything. But how come you don't schedule all those things? When you schedule all those things and you are living by it, it's just a matter of time. Your generation will look for you because mastery will expose you. Yes, mastery, as one of the power of mastery is that mastery exposes people. When you become a master in the thing, that mastery will expose. What exposed David? It was his mastery. Even though they want to look down on him because of his age, because of his background, but when mastery is speaking, background shut down. There is nothing like this person, this limitation of tribalism, cultural something, all these limitation, they are inconsequential when mastery is ready to speak for a man. That is what I have decided to do with my life, that you will be so you will be so competent in a thing that people will find it difficult to consult your background or to consult your tribes before they are willing to do big things with you. I get what I'm saying now, and this cannot happen when you have yes, routine can be boring, rituals can be boring, but the impact that they produce is a global impact. The impact that they produce is tremendous, is powerful. Routines and rituals are powerful. They enrich your personality. Those are the things that makes your personality weighty. You become a man of weight. You become a man of essence. You become a man of a man of value. You become a man of excellence. You become a man of dexterity. When you prioritize the principles of rituals and routine, you become a man that people look up to. They will look up to you to hear what you have to say, because really you have what to say. There are people that doesn't have what to say. There are people that doesn't have what to say. When you invite them for anything, they just waste your time, because they've not took time to study. They've not took time to invest in themselves. See, when we are talking about potential is elastic. It is your daily routine that determine the level at which you can manifest your potential. If you give yourself a building disciplines, you will manifest your potential to a level that will command global attention. There are people that the work they are doing on themselves is not resourceful enough to command certain attention. And so we have some people that they have worked on themselves to a point that their audience are kings, nobles, captains of industries, thought shapers, culture shapers, kings of the lands. They call for them for consultation. That is the kind of person you should aspire to be. That's the kind of person you should aspire to be. Don't just let anybody that doesn't have any value waste your time. Don't allow anybody that doesn't have what to do with their life waste your time. Look at the life of Jesus. Look at the life of Jesus. Till today, we are still calling upon his name. Till today, we are still making reference to his earthly ministry. It was earthly relevance. It was eternal relevance. Why? Because he sits in the economy of time, and what empowerize it. He sits in the economy of time and puts things in place. Look at the life. Study the life of Jesus, and you understand what it means to have time as a gift and to maximize it at a level that can command global results. Are you already blessed this morning? Check your routine, check your rituals. What are the things that you do on daily basis? Check it. Are those things important? Or if they are unimportant, it is time to shut them down and now replace them with something that is important, that have the capacity to push your life forward. I hope you have been blessed by these short teachings. God bless you. And if you are here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can please do so. Thank you so much.